Hello there folks, fuzzypixels here, and I recently got a chance to step into the beta, the closed beta, second closed beta for Black Desert Online. I thought I'd obviously take advantage of the extensive, oh my god, the extensive customization options, and try and create myself. And it's a weird, wonderful suite of options. There are just... It's really easy to lose several hours in this thing. I mean, you can see why they put out the character creator like a few weeks before the beta actually sort of kicked off. Unfortunately, I didn't even have time then to get stuck into the character creation, so I had to sort of cram it all into one weekend. But yeah, you can see just sort of pushing and pulling various parts of one's face. It's really good. I'm a bit disappointed in the beard selection, I'm going to be honest. I've got quite a wispy, puby little beard, you know. Being mixed race, most of my body hair does look a lot like pubes. You can actually, though, adjust the frizziness of your facial hair, and indeed, you know, your normal hair, which is actually quite cool. So I sort of managed to create something that looks a little bit like me, but I couldn't quite get the full-on bizarre chin strap thing that I've got going on lately. I went for the Berserker class. There are 8 classes to choose from in the beta. Gave my man some tats as well. Tried several times to create a custom pose that was basically a kind of call me, or a contemplative pointing, sort of a contemplative summon. This one was a sort of variation on the right hand phone, the left hand point. Went for the Berserker. You know, I'm a big guy. I'm clumsy. I walk into things all the time. Figured I'd try my hand at some combat with a big hefty oath. And do you know what? I was pleasantly surprised by the combat in the game. I mean, I think it's probably the best thing the game has going for itself right now. It's the combat. It's immediate. It's fast paced. It's incredibly immersive. It's not really your usual MMO type of fare, because although you can sort of, you know, dish out special moves with the number keys, a lot of it is all direction based and bound to your key mouse buttons, which is quite rare, and means that, you know, for those people who don't have like a Razer Naga, or who don't have, you know, a mechanical keyboard with a whole bunch of keys that you can bind to various functions, and who get lost. If you're anything like me, I get lost. I get so lost in the number of buttons I have at my disposal. This is a really cool affair. Now, the world itself was colourful, it was beautiful, it was vibrant, it was full of life. Really liked that. Didn't have a clue what was going on. But the combat, while a little grindy perhaps to begin with, aren't all MMOs, was really interesting, really very immersive, and it's going to be interesting to see how it develops with the final game. I mean, obviously there are some big things, you know, big questions hanging over Black Desert Online, not least the ridiculous prices in the online store. They're going to have to sort those out before release if they want any kind of longevity or any kind of sizable crowd. I like the pay to play, you know, the Guild Wars style approach, but yeah, man, they've got to sort out the prices in that store. The leveling seems cool. The skill trees seem pretty nifty as well, and it all ties into that sort of immediate combat, like the real-time stuff that really puts you in the heart of the action. Like, you're not removed. Like, it's not just hitting a key and animation happens. You know, it's real-time responsive stuff, and I loved that about WildStar, and this sort of takes it to the next level. So yeah, one to maybe keep an eye on. I'm not the biggest MMO fan, but I did get a kick out of Black Desert Online in the closed beta weekend. So yeah, one to watch perhaps.